Let's go, man.
What's
Come
up,
on, man. I got this, man. I
guys?
got it. Let's go.
Hope you guys are surviving this
go.
period of social distancing. And I thought I'd take advantage of this time to share with you guys some recipes that I'm going to be testing out and sharing with you guys. So welcome. My name is Joseph Yoon from Brooklyn Bugs, and we love cooking with insects. Yes! So what we have here, we have a whole lot of stuff here. We have onions, carrots, celery, cremini mushrooms, soybean sprouts, daikon, roasted potatoes that have been already roasted, and crickets, of course. And we have garlic, ginger, jalapenos, red peppers, Chinese chives, lotus root, cricket powder, and white miso. Can you guess what we're gonna make? That's right. We are gonna make a soup, a cricket miso soup, and I'm gonna try to make this in under 30 minutes. So let's go ahead and set a timer. So I'm gonna try to do this soup in under 30 minutes. You guys are probably aware of all the time that it takes to make a good soup. And what I'm wondering is, can insect protein and insect powder be utilized? Does it have enough umami to create a quick, delicious soup? Let's see. Okay, we're first going to start off with a little oil in the pot. I may have to wait another second to let the pan heat up a little bit more. I was a little anxious to get this going for you guys. What should we call this? Hoppin' miso soup? Or you like using the word cricket? I don't know. But what I do know is, okay, I can tell by the viscosity of the oil when it's ready to go. I'm going to start off with some aromatics. I'm gonna go with some onions. Turn down the heat a little bit. Just trying to sweat these out, get some good flavor out of it, and get some garlic going in there. A little ginger. Okay, some of the jalapenos. The red peppers here. Beauteous. And of course, the star, these beautiful crickets. These are fresh. And let's go ahead. Those on. Okay. Then add a little salt and pepper. I just like to go ahead and pre-mix it first thing. Okay. You know, I don't know why, but I was holding back on the garlic. But why hold back on the garlic? I cut it all up for a reason. Garlic, ginger, jalapenos. No need to hold back on this, right, guys? And spicy red peppers. Okay. Oh, yeah. Just smelling absolutely delicious, guys. Let me show this to you real quick. See what's going on here? Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Whew. All those peppers are getting me going, guys. All right, let's go ahead and start. We're going to go ahead and add some of the carrots, celery. I mean, really what we're trying to do is add a lot of aromatics, cremini mushrooms. If you know, like mushroom soups, the vegetarian soups give so much flavor, and it gives that depth and umami that you might miss if you're used to eating meat. So Okay, let's go and add a little more salt and pepper. Oh guys, I wish you could smell this. It is really just coming together. I mean, don't you think that this is gonna pack a lot of flavor? I'm feeling pretty darn confident about this experiment, guys. Okay, let's see. So lotus root I'm gonna add later. It says starch, and it could get it's crunchy, but when you cook it, it could get really soft and kind of mealy, starchy. And so I like to add it closer towards the end, at least for this dish, I'm thinking. The daikon, I'm gonna add it a little closer towards the end as well. But daikon really is, when eaten alone, it's very peppery, crunchy, delicious. When you cook it down, it has this little bit of pepperiness and adds a lot of, it's very filling as well. So, all right. So are any of you guys wondering why I cook with insects? You could. No. All right, wait a minute. Let's show you this first. Okay, you see what's going on? Delicious, delicious. Okay. Okay. So this is coming together beautifully. I'm gonna let it sweat a little more. So you could check out a lot more about what I do on Brooklyn Bugs, and our mission is to raise awareness and appreciation for edible insects. And our programming is usually just very focused on deliciousness and creativity and fun. And we help to explain why the UN endorses edible insects to address food security and sustainability. There's a lot of material out there that amazing scientists and academics have written about why we should eat insects. And for me, a big part of the collaboration and work that I get to do with these scientists and these universities is that I get to do the fun part and explain how are we going to eat edible insects and incorporate it into our food. So, okay, let's keep building on what's happening here. Ooh, that smells delicious. Really big part is like just taste everything as you go so you know you're seasoning things, but with all these aromatics in here, wow, this is this is already just so flavorful, so delicious. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and add my daikon now. And add my bean sprouts. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and add this beautiful cricket powder. Okay, now let's keep it going. So you can see that I'm just layering lots of flavor. I added cricket and cricket powder. They're both from Exo Protein, who also makes the delicious energy bars. Okay, and let's go ahead and add this white miso paste. Oh, I think I could just eat this by itself right here. But I love soup, so let's see how this goes. So to this, I'm gonna go ahead and add some H2O. Okay, that's 1 quart. Probably go with like 1.5 quarts. Okay. This one last stir around. Okay, time to put the lid on. And I'm gonna let this come up to a boil and then drop down to a little bit of a simmer. Let's talk about these potatoes. I'm just continually trying to layer flavors and just add a lot of flavor. So what I do with this is I had I roasted some potatoes, or rather I grilled these potatoes, and I put like a layer of grasshoppers and cumin and paprika, and I added garlic, olive oil, salt, pepper, and you know, just really developed this beautiful, beautiful roasted. I keep saying roasted because I usually roast it, but I took advantage of the time to grill these potatoes, and really just beautiful. A lot of flavor, and I had parsley and cayenne. I mean, it's just jam-packed full of flavor. And so I'm gonna go ahead and add this to the potato, but since I already grilled it, I'm gonna put it in a little bit later so it just has like the perfect consistency. Okay, so we're about 10 minutes into making this soup, and you just saw how much flavor I'm just jam-packing into this. I dropped some ginger. I'm just gonna eat it. Yeah, so this is really the first home cooking video that I'm doing for you guys, and you know, there are gonna be times where I'm a little more serious or a little more silly, but for now I just thought I'd give it a start and try to experiment with this soup and see how it goes, really. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments or something, and I'm happy to look at them later and try to answer all your questions. And what do you guys think? Is this going to be delicious? I'm going to say I'm probably going to pull this in 20 minutes, actually. So let's take a little look here. You know, you shouldn't fuss with your food too much, but I'm just excited. I know it's not, I gotta let this cook down a little bit, but just to get. Wow. Obviously I gotta let this cook down and add a little more salt and pepper to this. But I could taste all the nuance of all these flavors right now. It's really remarkable. Okay, so as we let this boil, I just want to bring up a few points here for you guys. One, why do you presume that bugs are gonna taste disgusting? A lot of people, they just presume without even ever tasting it, like, oh no, I don't want to eat the bugs. And I'm like, why not? They're like, oh, it's disgusting. It's gonna taste gross. I'm like, well, have you ever tried it? No. So that actually works in my favor because, wow, I think that these are really delicious, and I think that I can make them taste super delicious. And so for me, when I'm able to make a dish like this and I'm able to share it with people, people will often be very surprised. They're like, wow, that's really delicious. And I take great pride in that because I'm a chef and I want things to taste good, obviously. It can't just be, oh, it's about sustainability. Let's eat these bugs because they're sustainable. Like, that's not gonna work. I mean, it's a great personal motivation of mine that it is sustainable, and it brings me great joy to have found something that I can work with that is so incredibly nutritious and sustainable. So it's just like, it makes so much sense. Okay, I keep looking at this. I just need to let it boil for a second. All right, let's have a little sip here. Let me make sure my camera rig is set up properly as well. Okay, it looks like it's set at just about the right spot. Who thinks that this is gonna be awesome? Unfortunately, I'm gonna be the taste tester, but fortunately, okay, now we got the boil going. And now I'm gonna drop it down to a simmer. Okay. All the different flavors, I think, will really just beautifully accompany, really make this a winning quick soup here. Okay, let's try a little bit. Oh yeah. I'm really only speculating here, but I think that because the crickets are so small and that and we have the powder, I really think that we could extrapolate a lot of flavor really quickly, and it's remarkable. This is I'm really excited about this soup here. And let's see, so we're at 15 minutes in right now, and so I think I will clear the table. So I hope that not too many of you guys are affected by the social distancing, or if you are concerned about it, that you are in a position to stay at home. There's no right or wrong here, unless you put people at risk. But really, I mean, this is such a personal decision whether you want to socially distance yourself or isolate yourself or quarantine. We just think that everyone has to ultimately make their own decision. And, much like eating insects, I just try to provide this as an idea and demonstrate ways in which we could do this. And so, it's just another option, right? So I know for some of you out there, you want to still go to work, and until you're told otherwise, you feel like that's still safe to do. So, I just think that I hope that we can all find a good space for everyone to be safe and kind and really just come together as a community, really. Yeah. Oh, I just remembered that I forgot something that I think will add a lot of flavor to this. Okay, can anyone guess what it is that I am getting? I'm gonna probably add it towards the end. Okay, I'll just put it in this cricket bowl here for now. I knew I was forgetting something. I'm gonna keep it off screen for now. But this, I knew, I bought this specifically for the soup, and go figure, I forgot to post it up. So, any guesses? Buzzamo. Seaweed. Yes, this is gonna add so much flavor. So, okay, let's go ahead and start adding more components to our soup. I'm gonna go ahead and add some of the potatoes. And let's go ahead and add the lotus root. Oh, wow. It's really, I need to get so excited, but I get really excited about cooking food, guys. What can I say? Okay, let's get this back up to a simmer. And I love all the work that the spice is doing in here. It's got the spice that's really just doing a wonderful job in here as well. Just this might be indeed a successful quick soup, guys. Okay, while we're waiting for the soup, I think I'm gonna probably try to do this in 25 minutes so we could also have a little tasting. Okay, we'll go with these 2 soup bowls here, one white, one black. Which one do you want? You want this one? No, this one? Okay, whatever. You can have either one. Okay. So, wow. Okay. You know, usually I'd have my phone and take a bunch of pictures, but I'm recording with my phone, so I guess there's that. You guys are spared from me checking my social media and constantly taking pictures. Oh, okay, let's go ahead and add the seaweed, the last ingredient. You know, sometimes people soak the seaweed before adding it to their food. I personally like the intensity of the seaweed, this cut seaweed, and so I just like to put it all in there. And my word, I think we got something on our hands, guys. Some really incredible 30-minute. Oh, wow. 30-minute soup. Okay. So, a really big special thank you to San Diego State University. I was supposed to go out there this entire week, and I was so excited that I was going to go out there for my 2nd year in a row, working with SNO, the Student Nutrition Organization. And I was so excited to go and cook. We had a lot of different presentations planned and cooking demos, workshops, working with middle school and also the college students. And so they asked for a virtual presentation, and I'm very happy to give them the virtual presentation. But I also thought I'd take advantage, since I was planning on traveling this whole week, to just stay home, get inspired, and cook, and hopefully share a bunch of candid sort of cooking videos with you guys. Okay, so we have 3 more minutes. And by the way, the lid is very hot, but I've just been electing not to use anything to touch it. Okay. Wow. I'm amazed, because I was not expecting this to taste so rich in such a short period of time. I'm gonna hit it with a little more salt. I'm gonna go ahead and add some of the Chinese chives here right now, because it does add flavor. You know, I hope you don't mind, guys. I'm just cooking this for myself, so I'm just doing some home cooking using my same spoon, tasting spoon, and all that stuff. Winner! Winner! I don't think I even have to wait 25 minutes to cook this. This is exactly what I was hoping for. This is really kind of the best case scenario of what I could have hoped for. I'm just gonna go ahead and serve this up right now, guys. Let me show you guys what we're working with here with my makeshift studio. Can I even see what? This isn't the best shot. Okay. I think the bowl will be easier to demonstrate what's happening here. So, okay, let's go ahead and get ourselves some cricket miso soup. So once again, we have the aromatics, the onions, carrot, celery, we have the peppers, jalapenos, red peppers, we have the cremini mushrooms to add depth, seaweed, cricket powder, white miso. I mean, guys, seriously, this is a winner. Let's see if I could get a little better handle on. Well, if I tilted it, I think you'll be out of the camera screen. I'll have to work on the tasting for these solo social distancing videos. But let's go ahead and try this cricket miso soup. This is delicious. It's really incredible. I think that if I did the same dish without the crickets and the cricket powder, it would not come close to having this depth of flavor and just this intensity, this umami. Really, wow. So, you know, this week I'm gonna try to just kind of candidly post more videos, and I just want to thank you guys for tuning in. I'll also be posting up presentations of why we should be eating edible insects and how by these demonstrations. And you know, hope you guys had fun. Hope you guys were able to learn something. And I'll probably start putting in some more talking points, but this was just done kind of on a whim because of the social distancing. You know, you should be at least that far away from me. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna go ahead and dig into this cricket miso soup. And all right, be safe, be kind, and we'll see you next time. Thanks, guys. Check us out at Brooklyn Bugs, and bug appetit. The crunch of them lotus root, the spice of all those peppers and jalapenos. It's got some good kick to it. Okay. I wonder if I could even remember everything that went in here. I just went in my refrigerator and started digging in, pulling stuff out. Onions, carrots, celery, garlic, ginger, jalapenos, red peppers, cremini mushrooms, lotus root, cricket powder, white miso, soybean sprouts, daikon, crickets, chives, like I said, white miso, and also the seaweed. All right. Woo, baby! And of course, our good friend salt and pepper. Okay, once again, if you're still hanging out here, it's time to go. Okay, let me eat my food. Thanks again for tuning in. Chef Joseph Yoon at Brooklyn Bugs, and catch you next time.
just what's going down. Expanding his consciousness to one more level. He knows just what's going down. Expanding his consciousness to one more level. One more level. One more level. One more level.